It is lawful for Christians to accept and execute the office of a magistrate when called upon to. In other words, it is okay, it is acceptable from the Word of God for Christians to join the public service. For instance, Romans 13 says, let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except from God, and those that exist have been instituted by God. Therefore, whoever resists the authorities resists what has been appointed. God has appointed, and those who resist will incur judgment. So, in the managing thereof, as they ought especially to maintain, especially, can you see the word especially? To maintain piety, justice, and peace according to the wholesome laws of each commonwealth. My problem with this is that piety, justice, and peace has been redefined numerous times in the modern era to the agenda of this certain group of people, whatever they want to come to the office for. Case in point, in America today, there are so much going on that or any place in the world for that matter. So the Bible talks about very clearly that for instance, Proverbs 8, by God king reigns and rulers decree what's just. By me princes rule and nobles all who govern justly. Is a very idealistic world. Romans 13, let everybody be subject to government authorities, but there's no authority except from God. You cannot say the authority of some dictatorial regime that massacre his own people, etc., will be in this category of that there's no authority except from God. So that definitely has to be further nuanced. It does say the Westminster Confession that the managing whereof as they ought especially, but the reality, a lot of authorities do not maintain piety, justice, and peace. The peace, justice, piety of the Commonwealth. Let me just get some prayer for 1 Timothy, pray for kings and all in a position that we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in every way. This is probably the best thing we could do. Look in the regime that we have that supported abortion, supported a lot of things that not biblical. How do you submit to that? How do you agree to that, for example? So that we can pray for those in authority, that we may lead a peaceful and quiet life, godly and dignified in everywhere. And to even get that, we need to pray for the right kind of people to get into authority, get into power. This year is election year for America, for us today, this year. So we have to pray God may put in the right group of people into power authority so that these verses can actually be implemented, be practiced, and be complied with. Psalm 82, give justice to the weak and the fatherless. Maintain the right of the afflicted and the destitute. I love that. Rescue the weak and the needy. Deliver them from the hand of the wicked. Okay. So for that end, they may lawfully, now under the New Testament, wage war. Okay, so I have to talk about the next video about a just war. When can Christians be involved in war?